Dankelson from Pete's Diary, and welcome back to another episode of the Rig Rundown series. And today, I'm going to show you guys a very special guitar. You probably haven't seen this one before, but this is actually the guitar that I first learned how to play on. This right here, it's a 1978 Musicmaster. I don't know what the deal is with me and 1978 Fenders, but, you know, here we are. Because the Strat is also from 78. Just funny coincidence. But yeah, this is a 78 Musicmaster. To my knowledge, it's all stock, but this is actually the guitar, like I said, that I first learned how to play on. It's the first one I ever picked up. So it's kind of cool. Basically, you know, in spring of 2016, I just kind of got curious one day and I said to my dad, you know what, I want to learn how to play guitar. He's like, huh, well, I actually played in high school. So he actually has, you know, he's got this guitar, and I'll pull up a picture, but there's a PV amp as well, and a, you know, in the box, you know, this box of stuff, you know, there was a TS9 Tooth Screamer. So that was my first, you know, rig. Not a bad starting setup. But that's what I first started with. And, you know, went on YouTube and started looking up, you know, chords and lessons. And the first song I ever learned how to play was AC/DC's Live Wire. So, you know, I mean, this was the starter guitar, you know? So, I mean, that first year, it was just kind of, that first year of learning, you know, you're learning, you know, of course, your Seven Nation Army, you know, your Smoke on the Water, your Blitzkrieg Bop, you know, all of those songs, right, that we all kind of start off with. But for me, of course, it was also, you know, Back in Black. And for me, the big thing of when I started playing, the big record, you know, the record that kind of hooked me was AC/DC Live, you know, from, it's the 92 Live album from Donington. And, you know, well, you know, loved it, was blown away, especially, you know, even now I look at it and I'm like, that's, especially with Brian, you know, that's one of AC/DC's, to me at least, that's one of the most aggressive sounding tours was in the 90s, especially with guitar tone and energy. It was nuts. That live record, you know, from 92, just the sound of those guitars, the big thing for me was Malcolm. Loved what Angus was doing, you know, the solos were cool, but like, I can't do that, you know, starting off, you know, lead guitar just seems so intimidating. So I'm like, let's just kind of look at what Malcolm's doing. So, you know, I jammed Back in Black, and, you know, A Whole Lot of Rosie was another big one. I mean, you know, all of those AC/DC tunes, I was jamming along with those. And I was listening to what Malcolm was doing. So Malcolm was kind of for a while, I really kind of leaned into what Malcolm was doing and really tried to kind of pick up on what he was doing. So I learned a lot of Malcolm riffs, you know, on this guitar. So that was a big one. That was a really big one for me. And then eventually over time, you know, I started to get a bit more comfortable and with learning leads and stuff. But yeah, I mean, I always think of, you know, kind of that moment of learning those songs when I pick up this guitar or see it. So I'll be honest, I haven't really played this guitar that much. I mean, you know, if you like the sound of a Strat neck pickup and that's all you want, there you go. I don't even know what type of pickup this is. It looks like a single coil, but it's just, you know, straight up, you know, there's no like what do you call them, like pull pieces, or maybe not pull pieces, but, you know, you don't see the tops of the pickups. It's just completely solid, so I have no idea what type of pickup this is. To my knowledge, it's all, you know, stock. So yeah, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just, the straight up run of the mill, 1978 Fender Musicmaster. But yeah, I haven't really played this that much anymore. But it's fun to kind of bring it out and show you guys this. Holds a lot of special memories for me, especially opening up the case. It's kind of, I'm sure, if you play, you understand where I'm coming from with this. But, when you open up the case has a certain smell. And whenever I open up the case, I'm like, oh, it smells like when I first started learning how to play guitar. If that makes any sense. I don't know. We're guitar players. We're weird. Yeah. So, overall thoughts, this is a very sentimental guitar. It's a very special guitar for me. All of those memories of learning how to play, it just comes flooding back whenever I see this or pick it up and play. So that pretty much kind of sums everything up with it. Got at least a few more guitars to show you guys now. So thank you again so much for tuning in. Really appreciate you guys checking everything out. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you so much and take care. Bye.